Imagine this. It's Sunday night, again. You're scrolling, half present, half anxious, and somewhere between a meme and a reel you whisper to yourself the same line you've said for years. Okay, from Monday, new diet, new routine, new me. You even feel a little rush. You picture that future version of you waking up early, training hard, eating clean, focused, disciplined. For a moment, just thinking about it feels almost as good as actually doing it. Then Monday shows up like a brick to the face. You oversleep, work explodes, someone pisses you off. You're tired, hungry, stressed, and by 4 p.m. your brain quietly offers you a familiar escape hatch. This day is ruined. This week is ruined. Let's start next Monday, for real this time. And just like that, another 7 days join the graveyard of fresh starts that never made it past day 3. If that pattern feels uncomfortably accurate, I want you to hear this very clearly. You don't have a willpower problem. You have a brain that has been perfectly trained to love the idea of Monday you and to sabotage today you every time. You're not broken. You're running a script. Part of this script has a fancy name in psychology, the fresh start effect. Your brain loves clean pages. New week, new month, January 1st. After the holidays, when things calm down, those moments feel like magic doors where the old you disappears and a brand new you walks in. Your brain is addicted to that feeling because it thinks in stories, and stories need a beginning. Starting on some random Wednesday at 7:13 p.m. in a messy kitchen after a long day. That doesn't feel like a beginning. That feels ugly, imperfect, not Instagram worthy. So your brain pushes change into the future where it can be cinematic. Here's the trick. Planning to change feels amazing. Saying, "I'll start Monday," gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit right now. You get to feel like the kind of person who is about to turn their life around without lifting a single finger. You get the reward without the effort, the identity without the action. That's the first reason your From Monday plan hasn't worked for 5 years. Your brain has learned that promising change later is easier and more pleasurable than doing something small now. Behind that is a habit loop. The cue, you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you binged again, skipped the gym, procrastinated the important work, scrolled until your eyes hurt. The routine, instead of doing one small, uncomfortable thing in this moment, you build a huge, perfect plan for the future. Next week I'll eat clean, train every day, wake up at 5, do deep work, no more scrolling. The reward, instant relief. You don't have to sit with guilt. You don't have to feel how heavy starting actually is. You bought peace with a promise. Every time you run that loop, your brain wires it in a little deeper. Discomfort now, right arrow fantasy about perfect Monday, right arrow relief. After a few years, it's not a conscious choice anymore. It's the default program. And the funniest part, Monday you is not a different person. There is no magical, upgraded nervous system that downloads at 0001 on a Monday. It's the same tired body, the same stressed brain, the same habits, plus a giant, unrealistic to-do list you dumped on it from Sunday night. Then you're surprised when that version of you collapses under the weight. Be honest, if today was already hard, why do you expect a future version of you, with the same life and the same brain, to suddenly carry 5 times more? On top of that, look at the usual From Monday plan. It's almost always a full personality transplant. I'll go to the gym 5 times a week, cut sugar completely, never touch my phone in the morning, read for an hour every day, meditate, journal, and build a side business. Your brain hears this and quietly labels it as danger. Change costs energy. New habits are expensive for the brain. When you announce a total life reset, your nervous system prepares for threat. It tenses up. It starts generating excuses, distractions, and sudden emergencies to pull you back to the comfortable, low-energy patterns. Especially in week 1 and week 2, when the novelty wears off and the pain is still there. So now you're stuck in the worst position. You are exhausted from hyping yourself up for Mondays that never deliver. You feel like a failure because your real life can't match your fantasy routine. And your brain has connected the phrase, "I'll start Monday," with a stack of broken promises. At this point, Monday is not a fresh start. Monday is a trigger for shame. So what's the alternative? Are you supposed to stop planning, stop using new weeks, just float through life? No, you can absolutely use fresh starts, but not as a hiding place from the present moment. The shift is simple and brutal. Real change is built from tiny, unglamorous actions taken by the version of you that exists right now, not the one you invented for next week. Start with this: retire the sentence, "I'll start Monday." Treat it like a red flag. Whenever you hear it in your head, don't let it pass automatically. Translate it honestly. "I don't want to feel this discomfort right now, so I'm buying relief with a promise about the future." That's what's really happening. You don't need to attack yourself for it, but you do need to see it clearly. Once you see the trick, it loses power. Next, shrink what start means. Instead of "from Monday I will go to the gym 5 times a week," ask, "What is the smallest version of this habit I am willing to do today in this imperfect mood with this low motivation?" Not tomorrow, today. That could be a 5-minute walk, 1 push-up after brushing your teeth, 1 page of reading, opening the document and writing 2 ugly sentences. Your ego will scream that this is too little, that it doesn't count, that this won't change anything. But your brain doesn't rewire from grand declarations. It rewires from repetitions. Small is not weakness. Small is what's repeatable. Then stop tying your identity to clean calendar blocks. You don't become a person who trains because you started on a Monday. You become that person because you did 1 tiny workout on some random, messy afternoon, and then another, and then another. The more you start in ugly moments, Thursday nights, days when you're tired, days when you already messed up, the more you teach your brain this crucial sentence: "I can begin even when it's not perfect." Change how you define failure. Right now, your brain is playing an all-or-nothing game. If you miss 1 day or break the diet once, it declares the entire attempt dead and pushes the reset to next Monday. That game is rigged. Nothing will always win. Make a new rule: the only real failure is not coming back. You missed 1 day or 5. Fine. Your next rep doesn't wait for the calendar. It happens the next time you notice you've drifted. You are rewiring the link from "I slipped right arrow, I quit" into "I slipped right arrow, I return." And finally, stop worshiping the fantasy of future you while disrespecting today you. Future you is not a superhero arriving later. Future you is a consequence of what this version of you repeats. So instead of fantasizing about the perfect routine that new you will follow, ask a much more uncomfortable question. If the person I want to be walked into my life right now, what is 1 tiny thing they would do in the next 10 minutes? Can I do a small, clumsy version of that today? Maybe they would drink a glass of water instead of opening the fridge again. Maybe they would put on shoes and walk outside for 5 minutes. Maybe they would open their laptop and spend 10 minutes, not 3 hours, on that project. Whatever it is, borrow 1 action from that future identity and do it now, while you still feel like the old you. That is how identities actually shift. Your actions move first. Your feelings catch up later. So if you've been saying "from Monday" for 5 years, understand this: nothing is wrong with you. Your brain has been doing what human brains do, avoiding pain now, pushing change to later, and soothing itself with beautiful future fantasies. But you don't have to keep running that script. Tonight, when your mind tries to whisper "next week for real," catch it, smile a little, and then ask yourself, "Okay, before I sleep, what is the smallest possible step that proves this time is different?" Not a whole workout, maybe 10 squats, not a whole chapter, maybe 1 page, not a deep work session, maybe 5 ugly minutes. It will feel too small to matter, that's the point. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are sending your nervous system a new message. We don't wait for perfect Mondays anymore. We move even a little today. 5 years from now, you will look back. The question is, will you see another pile of magical Mondays that never happened? Or a long, ordinary trail of tiny, boring, powerful steps you actually took? You don't control the next 5 years in this moment. You control the next 10 minutes. Use them.